What's going on, champions? Let's get it.
It seems like yesterday when Elon Musk and Donald Trump were holding hands, skipping through the internet like the evil stepsisters of Twitter. Bonnie and Clyde for incels. Trump was Regina George and Elon was...
Trump just got elected in the beginning of this year. We are in June. It's only been 6 months.
the weather girl, asking Trump if he wants to go to Taco Bell.
You want to do something fun? You want to go to Taco Bell?
I can't go to Taco Bell. I'm on an all-carb diet. God, Karen, you are so stupid.
And just like any other knockoff mean girlfriend shit, it came with fake compliments, side eyes, and a ticking time bomb. Two egos fighting for the spotlight, squabbing as if there's only one ring light to share. And it's basically one big booty jiggly messy divorce. It all started when Musk used to simp hard for Trump and even had a little desk. He had a desky desk in the White House. He then suddenly...
I do also want to consider that this nigga... Let me back up from this mic a bit. This nigga's only been on Trump's bandwagon for a little while. Up to like maybe a few years ago, this nigga was a liberal. What you would consider a liberal in America. This nigga would say anything to get himself ahead. He was a liberal up to a few years ago so he can sell his little bitch ass cars. But now he's hugging up to the conservative side in America. For whatever reason.
turned on his daddy Don after seeing his new tax.
This has only been a few years, by the way.
Elon caught it a disgusting
a few months. I'm sorry, a few months.
Because it ditched electric car perks and made Tesla kind of look broke. Trump being Trump clapped back at him like a salty ex. Basically told Elon to go play with rockets and threatened to cut off his government money stream. So of course, Elon rage quit the administration, packed his Mars suit up and bounced. But then it got petty real.
He's basically saying everything that I'm thinking about. This nigga did this in only a few months. Everything that he's talking about happened in a few months. This nigga Elon invested hundreds of millions of dollars into American elections just to flip on a nigga that he spent all that money on in a few months. These billionaires, bro. Niggas shouldn't have that type of money, bro. That's just crazy.
They started throwing digital haymakers. Elon is dragging old receipts. Trump questioning Elon's mental Wi-Fi connection. One dude wanted his EV tax credits.
They're never going to release those Epstein files. They won't ever do it.
The other wanted loyalty, and neither got what they wanted. And now we're watching two rich guys slap box in public like wild alley cats, clawing at each other, just to be the one who gets the other cat's woohoo. Babby, Deerfoot, the glitter box.
I'm the villain. Bad Tucci.
Of course it was doomed. One was bound to start glitching, throwing a tantrum, and try to become the CEO of the friend group. It was never a bond. It's a passive-aggressive power struggle with iced coffee, with glittery pink Stanley cups. These two were trying to straight up tag team liberals like a WWE duo, with matching gold belts and spray tans. Trump...
what they consider liberals. This is American we're talking about. What they're thinking about as liberals.
Always saying the most bigot shit possible. Elon would go and do that dumbass salute, and their fanboys would go feral, as if they were in a fraternity club or something. It's the fact that they were so united when the enemy was leftists, climate regulations, and women with opinions. Oh, but now I guess that's not enough. Now they're subtweeting each other like bitter baby mamas in a group chat, or bitter baby fathers too. I'll say that because we don't.
Right, where they do this thing where they have to find somebody that's in opposition to them. They have to find somebody that's on the other side of them. And when they team up and they feel like the other side isn't enough, that's when they start eating each other alive. They start fighting from within. That lets you know that there's no real basis to their ideology. Those people are fake.
It could be both. I'm just going off of my perspective. We could get at the bitter baby fathers too. Anyone
man, fuck them niggas. Them niggas don't believe in nothing. talking about my opinions, man. Talk about what you see, man. Them niggas don't believe in nothing, bro. Talk about what you see.
Get it. If you want to say bitter baby fathers, go ahead. Regardless of what they are, they're in a group chat called Blocked But Not Forgotten. They do not mess with each other no more. So what exactly happened? What happened here? Well, it seems like Trump threatened Elon's government cash. No more EV money for your little Hot Wheels factory. And Elon said bet. And he nuked the entire friendship by tweeting.
By the way, when he says no more EV money, he means no more tax breaks. The reason a person like Elon can get that much money is because of tax breaks that the government gives him because of the industry that he's in. He gets money because of SpaceX and Tesla. Tesla because they manufacture electronic or electric vehicles, which gets rebates and tax incentives from the government. And because of SpaceX, which gets space grants from the government, or space grants from the government. So he's basically kind of like a nepo baby from the government. That's the reason he's able to get that much money that he's got now. The reason he's become the richest man in the world. It's because of the government, i.e. the taxpayer.
Trump is in the Epstein files. I was like, damn, somebody finally said it. We all already knew that, but somebody actually said it. And at first I was a little worried about Elon until I forgot he's like the richest dude in the world. And I was like, oh, he ain't got nothing to worry about. His money longer. Elon is supposedly the awkward rich dude, but now he's asking for all the smoke on Twitter, basically calling Trump a PDF. Trump can't even report the tweet. He owns Twitter. Like, he can't even report it. It's done. And it's the fact that he kept going. He retweeted Epstein conspiracies with little laughing emojis. Elon, I don't think you're going to be getting invited to Mar-a-Lago barbecues anymore, bro. It's done. He even supported a tweet saying Trump should be impeached and replaced by JD Vance.
That nigga was high. He don't know what he talking about. That nigga must have been on some type of drugs. That nigga must have been on ecstasy. That nigga must have been on Teslas. That nigga don't know what he talking about.
I think that's going to make a big difference, honestly. They are the same dumbass. It wouldn't even matter. That's like trading in a dumpster full of shit for a half-eaten Hot Pocket. It doesn't really matter at that point. It's like, okay. But here's the hilarious part. They spent years trying to dunk on progressives together. Like full-blown MAGA tag team. Trump over there screaming build the wall. Elon over there yelling pronouns are dumb. But now the loudness is coming from inside the group chat. And it leaked to us. Like we didn't even ask to be a part of it. Now we're seeing it. It's just so funny to watch. It's like, shut up, you're rich. Like, what are you mad for? You're rich. A bunch of power hungry, insecure narcissists together. And this is basically what you get out of it. Chaos.
It's not just funny. It's capitalism.
Cat fights, backstabs that would make Cersei Lannister blush. If you can make Cersei Lannister look like a good girl, there's a problem with that. I mean, I'm for real. I like Cersei Lannister way more than
I get it. Niggas like to make content. They talk about these niggas individually, but this is all a system. This whole system is designed against the average person. The average person isn't designed to thrive in this type of system. And it's not just individual personalities. If we got rid of Trump, if we got rid of Elon, somebody would just fill into their places. There's so many people that would just fill into their places. It's not even worth it making those people the main enemies. There's so many people that do the same shit that they do. It's the system.
Then I like Elon and Trump. Cersei go crazy. I don't know if y'all watch Game of Thrones, but I fucks with her. She's like a villain you love to hate. It's honestly Mean Girls meets Fox News, and none of them brought snacks to the sleepover. Just trauma, ketamine, and $1 billion grudge, and fake alpha egos. They trying to out-alpha each other. It's sad. And it's funny because you would...
Well, first of all, Game of Thrones came out in 2011. Like, if you ain't see Game of Thrones yet, I'm not gonna be the nigga that spoil it for you, but it's time, nigga. You go watch that shit.
Would think that it's Trump that's Regina George, but Elon really thinks it's him. He thinks he's the Regina George, and he might be. He might for real be. I mean, yeah, Trump is president, but Elon money longer. You know that green is powerful. It's more powerful than the president. You could buy into shit like that. Trump proved that already. But the thing is, Elon thought he was the main character, and he's not. You're the glitchy sidekick who gets kicked off the Discord server for leaking DMs. Meanwhile, Trump is the jealous friend who got kicked out of his own clique, and now we starting to.
I'm trying to figure out how to use Discord. If y'all know how to use Discord, join mines and help me out.
Threat everybody with lawsuits. Trump, you need to threaten whoever gave you that bad wig and that bad spray tan, because you look crazy. You been looking crazy. And he basically said Elon is drugged out and ungrateful. That part had me low-key weak. I said, whoa. And then the fact that Elon's over here basically saying that Trump's a creepy Epstein groupie, we kind of already knew that, though. We knew this. No one had the balls to say it. Why the hell do you think these files aren't coming out? Not only that, no one gave a fuck about Diddy at all. Everyone wants to act like this Diddy shit is happening now because of the Cassie tape. I don't feel like that's why. I feel like it's when Cassie wrote that she was going to have a lawsuit against Diddy unless he paid her, and in that transcript she stated that he was filming people for blackmail, politicians and all that. And I feel like that's what gave them the green light to go in basically make him an example. Like, bro, you can't be doing that to us. They went and raided his house real quick. They said, hey, go get them tapes. Go get them tapes. Our president is on them tapes. That's alleged. I'm not saying.
Man, look, hey. And plus that nigga was in New York. Man, look. Hey, bro.
And it's true.
I don't know.
I thought it was funny. It's a joke. Haha.
Ain't
That's
no
assumption.
joke, nigga.
That's not
You
facts.
know how that go.
Be coming on here trying to yell at me. And of course, the Trump cult is spiraling. They're so mad.
Hey,
they
you
get so
bring it up,
defensive
nigga.
over
Take
it.
that
It's
heat.
funny. They're like,
You know
oh
how that
no,
go.
Daddy and Zaddy are fighting. It's giving Twilight fandom in 2010. Team Trump or Team Elon? No, the answer is Team Therapy. Y'all need some therapy, man. It's weird. It's so weird. It's like he won the presidency already. Why the hell are you guys still standing outside with stands and shit saying Trump for president? He's already the president. Why are you guys still standing outside every weekend? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing on this fine Sunday?
Same niggas that Mussolini's followers did. They drank too much of that Kool-Aid, bro. I don't think niggas understand exactly how primed America is for fascism, some type of dictatorship. Americans love a strong man, and Trump is kind of that perfect formula for niggas. And I believe we can't underestimate that type of shit, bro. Niggas would elect Donald Trump a third term if they could. I don't underestimate that. And once you get to that type of stuff, that's just like a snowball effect. Once you get to that type of stuff where you talk about eliminating presidential terms, well, everything else is on the table. That's bullshit.
They selling t-shirts saying "Make America Great Again" for still. Like, what are we doing here? Let's not forget the only reason Elon ever got this political clout is because of Trump's fan base. They treated him like Iron Man with Asperger's. Now that he's throwing hands, they're like, wait a minute, is he the villain now? Yes, he is. They're both the villain. They're both crazy. I'm really mad at Elon too, because I know, listen, I know y'all think the Cybertruck is ugly, but guess what? I like it. I like the Cybertruck. You know why? It looks like a big ass DeLorean.
Well, nigga, we don't.
To me, and I've always wanted the DeLorean. The DeLorean's cool as hell. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And it looks like a DeLorean to me, so I always wanted one.
We don't.
I still want one. I'm still gonna damn near get one. But I hate that Elon's brand is like submitted in that. I'm like, bruh, you just made that car look dumb. I'm tired of you. Like, sell Tesla or something.
He didn't.
then we don't want you here. I don't care if it's yours. We don't want you here. And speaking of Tesla, the Tesla stock is now tanking because of this shit. Elon is down $4 billion ever since he went against Trump. And I'm not sure. I seen it on Twitter that Trump is threatening to deport him. If he is, that's funny as hell. It ain't funny that he wants to deport him. It's funny that he just straight up said that. Like, what? Because he don't fuck with you, you want to deport this man? I don't know if that's true or not, but I thought that was hilarious. And even if it's not true, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump said that as a joke to his friends, like, I should deport him. And if you guys haven't been on Twitter, I know it's X. I'm still calling it Twitter though. I ain't got time. That's just gonna have to show my age, whatever. But Twitter is now basically just an unhinged group therapy circle for failed crypto brothers and corn addicts. This is what happens when two egotistical dudes form a boy band and then try to go solo at the same time. That's basically what we're watching here. We're watching NSYNC and Destiny.
Also, on a larger scale, that's what happens when America kind of caves in on itself, because Twitter is not that big as other people would like to think that it is. I mean, people like me, obviously, I like Twitter a lot, but to other people in the world, Twitter is not that big. Outside of places like United States, Canada, Mexico, Japan, Twitter is not that big, brother. You got people, apps like WeChat, WhatsApp, Snapchat, WhatsApp. Those apps are a lot bigger than Twitter is in their perspective places than Twitter is. So, I mean, Twitter is not that big in other places as it is here. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're talking about the money that's being invested into it, like you're talking about the world's richest man buying a social media platform, that shit does matter. So that is, at the end of the day, kind of crazy.
Corn addicts.
Right.
This is what happens when two egotistical dudes form a boy band and then try to go solo at the same time. That's basically what we're watching.
And
we're watching NSYNC,
the president of United States.
Happen all
That's
over
crazy.
again, except it's with billionaire boys. That's basically what's happening right now, and it's hella funny. That's what you guys get. You try
It's
to
not
team up
funny.
against the world. You hated poor people. You mocked immigrants. You cosplayed as saviors of free speech, and now y'all turning on each other like the finale of baddies. Trump is Natalie Nunn without the chin. And let this be a lesson. If your whole entire friendship is built on shared haters, the second y'all stop hating the same people, it's over. It was never love, just mutual narcissism and stock manipulation. I'm actually starting to learn that myself, because my channel took a rise of me hating academics and hating Drake. And my subs, a lot of my subs, not all of them, but a lot of my subs was coming because they hated them too. But then I started realizing me and my subs, man, we don't like each other too much. That's why some of them be dipping on me. When I start speaking some real shit, they get mad at me. Like my last video, I seen so many parasocials in my comments, it was crazy, acting like they real life detectives or some shit. I can't stand a parasocial. I will call out whoever. Well, I guess I got a little parasocial in me, pause, when it comes to Ye, but other than that, ask me, damn it, ask me if I care. So it seems like Elon was trying to be the James Bond villain with the spaceship. Trump tried to be the fastest daddy with the tan filter. He thought he was his father. But now they're just two crusty boomers arguing on the internet while their companies crash harder than their hairline. It's gone, let it go. And guess what? The Epstein files still ain't dropped.
That is a very American point of view of looking at it, because, I mean, stuff like the stock market, trade, all that type of stuff affects everybody. But us, we can just look at that shit like entertainment. But I mean, I don't know how other people look at that shit. That shit is crazy.
Y'all over here obsessed with Diddy, but won't say nothing about them Epstein files. Trump isn't exposed yet, and even if he was, I don't think he cares. I don't think his fans
He
care
don't.
either. That motherfucker don't
really
care.
don't.
He's like, I don't care if y'all expose me. The hell? Elon ain't the hero everybody.
He really don't. Trump like 80 years old. He don't give a fuck.
thought he was.
This
All his
nigga.
fans thought he was. They're
This
just
nigga
two
not even
selfish
American.
old mean girls with nukes and neck fat having a digital slap fight
Double
over who gets to
chins. Them
rule the
niggas
country
bullshit.
first. So while their weird little cults cry in the comments, just know this. You guys let Regina George and Regina Elon gaslight you into thinking this was a friendship and made you guys donate all this money, all that shmoney, and then it hasn't did a damn thing. It really was just a cold.
You think Americans care about that shit? Them niggas will donate that money and move on to the next topic. Them niggas don't give a fuck. All he is about is America first. Even though if these two niggas not even really Americans like they like to think they're Americans.
Cold War with private.
Elon wasn't even born in America. Trump's grandparents. Were Trump's grandparents even born in America? So they don't even really care about that shit. They just like the bullshit and care about face value top. These niggas don't even care about really American values. They just like that shit if it look good. Don't put your trust in American values and American voters. Because they don't believe in anything, really.
Jets, bigots who hate everybody but the rich, but they secretly hate each other behind closed doors. Now y'all.
This country was built on American manifest destiny. There's nothing that we can do that'll redeem this country. Stop believing in this country.
I gotta sit back, turn on your notifications, and enjoy watching the mean girls of MAGA rip each other's wigs off live on X.com. And I know there's gonna be some annoying dumbass in my comments that get hella offended that I keep calling them a mean girl. If a hit dog gonna holler, then holler loud, because I don't give a fuck.
Fuck that nigga, man. Shout out deleted. A lot of times, I agree with you, brother. I disagree with you sometimes, but hey, it is what it is. Anyways, congrats if you made it this far, man. If you got any thoughts about the reaction, you want to suggest a new one, comment down below. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to build a community over here. Subscribe. Join my Discord. Check out the links in the description for the Patreon. And thank you for watching, champions. I really appreciate it. Until next time. Bye.